Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about how to get out of a chaotic situation. How to get out of chaos in your life, how to get to what you want and get out of what you don't want. So there are three different steps to follow, really simple and clear steps to follow. The first step is to choose joy and simplicity. Every time you make a decision, every day, you choose joy and simplicity. What it means is that when you feel inside your body some excitement, some joy, some expansion, it's a yes. You want to do that, you want to go forward with that decision. If your body feels contracted, it's a no. It's really simple. Expansion, it's a yes. Contraction, it's a no. You really need to be disciplined and focus and feel what's going on inside your body to make that decision out of joy and simplicity. That is the first step. The second step is creative visualization. Creative visualization. What I mean by that is to help you visualize what you really want and what gives you joy and excitement in your life. You can actually do a vision board, either on a scrapbook, on a big piece of paper. You cut out pictures from magazines or you print them out, and they have to be colored, full of colors and bright, so that they really make you feel excited and joyful about that live vision. And so you stick them around a picture of you in the middle, so that you can see yourself, in a tangible way, living those different life circumstances. So, it can be a nice home, a beautiful environment, some, animals, or some nice scenery, some things, hobbies that you really enjoy doing, pottery, painting, or outdoor activities. I don't know, all of that, on one page with you in the middle, and so that you can really immerse yourself with that joy and excitement in your life, so that you can feel it inside your body. So you look at those pictures, or this big picture, as much as you can every day. And then either during the day, if you have some quiet time, it can be just 5 to 10 minutes. You close your eyes and you visualize yourself with, that vision, with what you want to create in your life that you don't have yet, and that makes you feel joyous and excited. And you feel, those good emotions inside of you. It's really important to feel those emotions, what it creates in you. And then I also, advise that you do that creative visualization just before you go to sleep at night and just when you wake up in the morning, because those are times when you are between dream and reality. Those are times when it's really much easier to implement that vision within yourself. And then you actually help your nervous system get used to those new frequencies, and it becomes a norm for you. So that's really, really good to be, disciplined and regular in doing that as often as you can. And when you do those two steps really regularly on a day-to-day basis, so the first step, choosing joy and simplicity every time you make a decision, and then creative visualization of what you want to create in your life, what brings you joy and excitement. Then what might happen is that you're going to have some challenges and obstacles coming your way. That's often what happens. And so that's a really good sign. It doesn't mean that, the universe is telling you that, that you need to forget about your dreams, that it's totally stupid to put so much effort and energy in creating that new reality, you know, that you just need to forget about it, you know, and all those fears coming up. No, it's actually a very, very good sign. Why that? It's because your soul is showing you what physical and emotional blocks have been preventing you from creating that reality. So it's really showing you clearly what's been in the way from creating in your life what you really want. So the good news is that it's attracting your attention so that you can heal it, so that you can clear those obstacles fully. Okay? And so usually there's the source of those blocks and restrictions is an emotional wound from early childhood, you know, a dominant emotional wound from early childhood that gets activated and reactivated by different events, relationships, circumstances in your life so that you can heal it for good. And then you can connect to your authentic self. That's how it works. So I'm not going to talk about those emotional wounds right now because it's going to take more time. So the next video I will make will be around those 5 main emotional wounds coming from early childhood that get activated and reactivated throughout your life to heal them for good. Of course, they can come from I'm going to say they can come from transgenerational patterns, from karmic patterns from past lives, you know, but they really come as well from early childhood. And often there's a resonance between your parents, ancestors, and past lives. It all goes together. It's all interrelated. So those emotional wounds, you know, that come up there, and that's why those fears can come up along the way when you decide, when you make that strong decision to implement your life vision that brings you joy and excitement. Those wounds, they come up to be cleared and healed. And that's the way you get to connect to your authentic self, that you connect more to your spiritual being, and that you become more and more autonomous in your life. That's how it works. That's the process. So I'm going to repeat what you need to get from that video today. Those steps to get out of chaos, out of a chaotic situation, out of what you don't want in your life, to get towards what you really want to create in your life. So the first step is to always choose joy and simplicity in your life every day, okay? So that's a discipline, a focus, regularity to have. It's a habit you create that becomes more and more easy, that becomes easier. Sorry, I'm not speaking, you know, good English. That becomes easier and easier every day, you know, as you do it, okay? The second step is creative visualization. So you can have the help of a vision board if it helps you visualize more easily. Yeah, that's the word. You know, I'm really good at visualizing. That's my gift. But I know it's not the case for everyone. So maybe you need the help of, you know, seeing visually pictures of stuff, you know, to really help visualize that in your mind and then create it into your reality. You're helping your subconscious mind to make it real in your life, and you help your nervous system as well to become familiar with those frequencies and those emotions, you know, those emotions of joy and excitement. You're really helping all your nervous system and your subconscious mind to make it your new reality. That's what you're doing, basically. And the third step is to heal that dominant emotional wound that you get from early childhood. But as I said, it often comes as well from transgenerational stuff, patterns, you know, from your parents, ancestors, inherited from, yeah, from your family, that you have chosen for a reason, because you might have carried that from past lives. So that's why you're healing that emotional wound. It's not that easy because it's been there for a long time for you. So it gets activated and reactivated throughout your life, for you to heal it for good and connect to your authentic self, connect to your soul, and to your spiritual being, okay? And then you become more and more autonomous in your life, and you actually really following your life mission to create more joy into your life, to experiment joy into this incarnation, okay? So I hope this video has helped you a lot. Please share this video, you know, with people who might need it. Please subscribe to this channel, and your comments as well are welcomed. You know, if you want to share what resonates the most with you, if you've been doing that already, those different steps, if you have created a lot of situations that you have wanted in the past, and that's how you've created them, or if you're in the process of doing it, or if it's really helping you clarify what you need to do every day so that you get the results you want. Also, I will add my contact details if you are feeling the desire to have some therapy with me, some coaching with the Akashic records, or, you know, energy healing as well, that really helps you create that new situation in your life, to visualize it and to feel it fully, and let it totally flow in your body and in your life at the same time. And I see you in the next video, talking about your main emotional wound from early childhood. Bye bye for now.